Have you been feeling like the world is a hot mess? That's the most stressful yes or no question I'm about to have you answer, okay? Because, yes, I am coming at you with 111 plus rapid fire yes or no questions. And these questions are going to stop you from focusing on the bad, the negative, the not so good, and focus instead on the sparks of greatness that are flying at you in life constantly, so you don't miss them entirely. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Yeah. We are going to move through a mental palate cleanse of 111 plus yes or no questions. And I will circle your answers. So are you ready? You're always ready. I really admire that about you. So let's just take a quick breath in together, shall we, to just cleanse out any stale energy. Alright? Deep breath in. Hold it. Gather up all that stale, stagnant, icky energy. And let it out. Very good. Ready for the first yes or no question? Again, rapid fire. I'll ask you questions. You tell me yes or no. Alright, here we go. Okay. Yes or no? Yes or no? Have you ever spun in circles just to feel dizzy? Would you run your fingers over a textured wall? Would you say yes if someone offered you free flowers right now? For you. Have you ever put googly eyes on random objects? Googly, googly, googly. Have you ever arranged objects just for balance? Would you pause a task, time out, just to stretch? Have you ever dressed up for no reason? Would you wear a crown for a day? You look good in it. Do you enjoy breakfast in bed? Have you ever watched steam rise from a cup? Would you wear pajamas all day? Would you wear a fake mustache in public? Mustache. A mustachio question. A yes or no question. Yes or no? Have you ever helped a stranger? Do you enjoy meeting new people? Do you like giving compliments? Have you ever created a fake holiday with friends? Do you enjoy taking group photos? Jeez. Do you enjoy telling funny stories or stories you find funny? Have you ever taught someone your own hand to shake? Have you ever opened a jar that no one else could? Superhuman. Have you ever taught someone something new? Would you go on a carousel at midnight? Have you ever complimented someone's laugh? Have you ever hugged someone twice in a row because the first one just wasn't enough? Have you ever cheered for strangers in a race? Have you ever clinked glasses with someone? Clink, 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 clink. You just met. Have you ever kept a ticket stub for no reason? Have you ever read in bed for an entire afternoon? Have you ever just painted or drawn for fun? Have you ever left your own artwork somewhere for strangers to find? Would you listen to one song on repeat for an hour? Have you ever listened to an entire album without doing anything else? Have you ever made your own special playlist for someone in your life? Would you stay and watch a street musician until their set ended? That was really good. Support the arts. Have you ever played a musical instrument? Have you ever been to a drum circle? Have you ever taken a dance class? Have you ever invented your own snack combination? Have you ever made a picnic? Do you like sharing food with others? Have you ever shared a dessert with someone you just met? Do you like trying new desserts? Would you try eating every meal outdoors for a week? Would you order a meal by pointing to a stranger's plate? I love what they're having. Have you ever eaten a meal in total silence? Would you spend a morning without speaking at all? Would you watch clouds for an hour with no technology? Not even checking your phone. Have you ever stepped outside just to smell the air? Have you ever counted the stars in the sky? Have you ever traced a constellation with your finger? Would you give names to all the stars you can see? Have you ever made a wish on a shooting star? Would you stay awake just to see the moon reach its peak in the sky? Do you like camping? Do you enjoy hiking in nature? Have you watched the sunrise at all this year? Do you like walking barefoot on grass? Would you stop walking to watch mist move over hills? Have you ever rolled down a grassy hill? Do you like planting flowers? Have you ever crouched down to see a flower up close? Have you ever planted a tree? Have you ever grown your own vegetables? Have you ever given a plant a name? Would you walk through a forest lit only by lanterns? Would you stop your walk to watch ants carrying food? climb a tree just for the view? Have you ever counted how many shades of green you can see in nature? Have you ever memorized the pattern of sunlight through the leaves? Have you ever noticed the way that light changes a room throughout the day? Have you ever watched dust float in a sunbeam? Would you stop what you're doing to watch a sunset? Would you narrate your day like a nature documentary? Have you ever taken a different route home? Route or route? Have you ever taken a different route home just to see something new? Have you ever been to a place just because you liked the name? Would you spend a night in a castle if you could? Have you ever drawn your dream home? Would you hang your own art in your living room? Have you ever played in the rain? Would you pause to listen to rain hitting different surfaces? Have you ever written a message in a foggy window? Have you ever written a message and hidden it in a library book? Have you ever bought something just to gift it instantly? Have you ever been on a boat before? Have you ever waved yoo-hoo at a zoo animal? Would you take a nap in a hammock in public? Have you ever made shadow puppets on the wall? Would you photograph your shadow if it looked cool? Have you ever written a secret in invisible ink? Would you build a blanket fort today if you could? Have you ever eaten cookie dough straight from the bowl? Have you ever baked bread from scratch? Would you frame a photo of a place you've never been? Have you ever wished on a coin in a fountain? Would you pretend to be invisible in public? Would you play hide and seek in a public space? Have you ever made up a fake backstory for a stranger? Have you ever left your phone in another room for peace? Would you try writing your name in another alphabet? Would you buy something in your favorite color, even if you didn't need it? Would you cheer for yourself in the mirror? Have you ever laughed before the punchline because you knew it was coming? Have you ever been to a festival in another country? Do you enjoy exploring new cities? Have you ever tried to learn a tongue twister in another language? Do you like beach vacations? change slowly. Have you ever matched your breathing to the sound of waves? Do you enjoy going to theme parks? Do you love chocolate? Have you ever fed a wild bird? Do you like puzzles? Do you enjoy bowling? Have you ever learned a magic trick? Have you ever achieved a big personal goal? Have you ever done something you thought was impossible? Have you ever made a vision board? Have you ever started a journal? Have you ever stared at your ceiling for no reason? Excellent, excellent, excellent work. Make sure to let me know how many yeses you had. We care about the yeses. And if you answered no, you should try some of those things out. They're really fun. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being alive. Life is